Are you like me? Have you been in the game twice and never found the toughness booster blueprint? Or maybe you do not have enough mats to make a lot of them? Or simply, like me, I just don't want to use them because they are kind of useless unless you stack up defensive stats. And if you look at my gear, I am stacking up stats for my XP because I want to get this over with as fast as I can. However, I also do not want to die. So, what's the solution? Well, to find a really good spot, and you can use other consumables as well. So, let's get into this. Make sure you have the right weapon, but now let me tell you what the spot is. You want to go to the St. Paul Electrical Station. This is one of my favorite spots. I will show you the other spots later. But anyways, once you're there, go start where the stash is and follow me. You want to go to the GRE center that you find across from the St. Paul Electrical Station. Now, unfortunately, because they removed howlers, you will not find a howler here in its usual spawning spot. However, if you follow my path again, I will show you where you can find a volatile. But before doing that, make sure you take your um, health regeneration booster and get your UV bars ready. That's all you will need here. So once you come here, start, killing a few zombies until you find a volatile. There you go. We found one right away. Get the chase started and run back to the spot. Once you are back in the spot, you don't really have to worry much. Just make sure you always remember to take your regeneration boosters, and you also will be depending on your UV bars depending on the situation. If you do not want to use regeneration boosters, you don't have to. You will have to be a bit more careful. Just stay in the UV light for a bit longer and make sure that you top up your health whenever you get the chance to do so. Otherwise, this spot will serve you very well. You will be killing plenty of virals, and this spawn spot specifically right here for virals and volatiles is very unique because you can kill them before they come out. You can instantly kill them as soon as they pop their head out. But make sure you do not let them come out fully. If they crawl out of their hole fully, then you will have to fight them. And you will, it will take you a little while to kill them. As you may all already know, they have made the volatiles hit harder, and it seems like they have even a bit more HP than before. Anyways, once you're done with that spot, you can go back and forth between the two spots. If you get attacked and a volatile jumps on you, you can always just kick him off because you will be in the UV bar area in the UV light. But if you feel like you are in a dangerous spot, a dangerous situation, then make sure you press R1, I believe, to use your UV bar once you get pounced by a volatile. As you saw earlier, you will throw that UV bar. It doesn't last long, and it will take up one of your UV bars. It will use it. So make sure you have UV bars on you all the time. And as long as you stick to this strategy, you shall be as safe as you can be. Just, when the UV bar runs out, make sure you give your back to the wall or to the UV light. Otherwise, you do not want to you might get surrounded, and you do not want to be in that situation. You will die for sure. But if you are extra careful, you're always, looking at your surroundings, using your UV bars when your UV light is low, and then relying on your UV light, flashlight, when you're only got to fight one or two volatiles, and the situation seems pretty safe, then you can rely on your UV flashlight. Otherwise, just give your back to the UV light or to a wall, and make sure that your UV flashlight is not low on battery. Otherwise, you will have to switch to your UV bar And by the time that runs out, your UV flashlight should be fully recharged. And as long as you follow this tactic, like I said earlier, you should be fine. It is a very safe spot, and you will get a ton of trophies from these volatiles and virals. Now, one last thing, if I may add, the stats on your weapon, those the stats that I would look for, at least personally speaking, are um, damage bonus at night, damage bonus versus infected, damage bonus when health is full, and last but most definitely not least, stamina regeneration on quick attack. That makes a huge difference. It saves time, and more importantly, it will save your life. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this guide, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.